can hear it in certain rappers for sure that they do that.
Especially in one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yeah, technically one of the best.
Yeah.
Technically one of the best. Another rapper who is rapping
Nice as well.
exceptionally
Yeah.
well right now and is in really good rap shape is Freddie Gibbs.
100%.
You said you wanted to talk. I want to see what you think.
Well, my standard stays the same. I've not changed my point on this. If you go back and listen to any other podcast, it's never changed. Which is, I don't think Freddie's the artist to say this to me. He's the pot calling the kettle black. And if I go into it, I'm gonna discuss some street shit. But this is what he's the pot calling the kettle black for me. And when I said it at work, Jeremy said the same thing. He was like, "I'm not trying to hear Freddie say this."
But why not?
Because I've been listening to Freddie's music since whatever, early blog era rap, right? Freddie has a certain subject matter and content in his music, which we know what that is. It's street shit. He is the pot calling the kettle black. If what he's trying to say is he doesn't want to hear nobody speak about shit that they're not actually doing.
Not what he's saying. It's not what he said.
Okay.
That's not what he's saying.
Because what I'm getting from it is he's saying Cole will say he'll murder all these MCs, and then when it's time to actually get in a battle, he won't actually do it. He gonna back out of a battle, or he ran from a battle. He's not gonna do. He gonna rap about this shit, but not actually do it.
That's what happened.
That's
what happened.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, Freddie, I've also heard you on records talk all this street shit. If niggas play with you, what you gonna do? And we ain't seen it. We have not.
We can't do that. We can't.
No,
do
my
that.
standard stays the same.
We can't
Situation
do that.
is different, but my standard stays the same.
Okay, he got caught in a city that he shouldn't have been in by himself and his girl, and things happen. Like,
and he ain't moved since. He ain't moved back since. He ain't did nothing. He
performed at that show afterwards. He performed at that show afterwards.
100%. But if you my standard stays the same. It stays the same with this rap shit, and I've never changed it. If y'all niggas is gonna say everything gotta be real, then make it real all the way around the board.
Man, no, we talking about one nigga backing out of a rap battle and another nigga having to kill somebody to prove he's real.
I ain't saying kill somebody.
Or hurt somebody to prove that he real. That's two totally different things.
But then don't rap about it. Don't rap about it.
How we know what he gonna do and what he ain't gonna do?
Because we've seen him get tested multiple times and not
one time.
Respond.
And he got jumped.
Jim put them hands on him too.
Who?
Jim.
In a one-on-one that we don't know what happened?
Don't matter. You talk about what you
we don't know what happened.
Test you.
And niggas take a L too? What you mean? Niggas
then
take a L.
About it. Or everybody can do it.
No, J. Cole, you need to fucking rap when you say you're going to turn artists to fucking martyrs.
My standard stays the same. My standard don't change.
We can't turn a rap battle. Like, we convoluting street shit with rap.
And that's our culture.
Just rap.
It's conflicted all the time. Every
don't
time
nobody
I
want
ask
nobody,
this question, I hear a bunch of conflicted ass answers.
No, don't nobody want nobody to do nothing in the streets.
Not.
Don't nobody want I don't want nobody to harm somebody in the streets to prove they real.
But I don't want to hear you talk about it if you ain't about it.
How he not about it? Because he took a L or two publicly.
Because
just because you took a L, that don't mean just because you rap like Beanie Siegel got punched in the face, we not gonna believe what the hell he talking about.
But Siegel's also known to get busy too.
The stuff that we know about, we don't know what Freddie Gibbs did or didn't do behind the scenes. We don't.
But we know he ain't do shit. We know
how. I don't know that. But what I do know is a nigga say he gonna kill niggas and he got the first person shooter and all this 7-minute drill and all this shit.
100%.
And then backs out of it. These are facts. These are facts. We cannot argue what facts are. We talking about rap. What nobody can get harmed in this. That's like saying, oh, well, Giant, man, I'll bust his ass in the one-on-one. Ooh, and you a basketball player. And then you go grab the pistol. Like, yo, like, We ain't talking about how real you are in the streets, job. We don't want to care about how real you are. Show up when it's time to play basketball. When it's time to rap.
I care. My standard stays the same. Situations can be different, but my
so
standard stays the same.
Okay, so can Pooh Shiesty diss J. Cole?
Can Pooh Shiesty diss him?
Yeah. Can he diss him? Can he say that?
Can he say that?
Can he say what Freddie Gibbs said?
Yes. 50 can say it. Game can say it. If Pac was here, he could say it. Like certain niggas who really live the shit that they rap about. Yeah, Styles can say it for me.
Styles has took a L publicly. You proving my point.
No, Styles gets busy.
Okay, and he also took a L publicly, and he admitted it. Like, man, the made men and them tightened us up. We got caught. A nigga got caught.
Yeah, but that's
it.
Styles gets busy though, man. Freddie
but we don't know what the nigga did
all the time, and there's no proof.
Do we know what Freddie Gibbs did or didn't do, or what he's fully capable of? No.
We don't see him.
But what we have seen,
nothing he rap about.
But what we have seen, and like let's acknowledge J. Cole now, because we talked about Freddie Gibbs. The topic is J. Cole entering a rap battle, apologizing.
He did that,
and then saying no. Well, why we can't hold him accountable for that?
We can.
Okay, so that
say it for me.
No, oh please, no way.
I don't want to hear Freddie say it for me.
Oh please, no.
Yeah, my standard don't change.
No.
My standard
only certain people could tell me that I'm wrong. Just because I'm wrong, I don't want you to tell me. No, nigga, you wrong.
No, Freddie. Okay, if Freddie said, but he the pot calling the kettle black either way.
How?
Because he ain't about the shit he rapping about.
All right.
Same shit.
And J. Cole ain't either.
It's 100%.
Oh, okay.
100%. My standard don't change. My standard ain't never changing.
Okay. So now that we got that part.
Either I must keep it one or two ways with me. Either you gonna be real, or everybody can do the same shit. Everybody can rap the shit that they gonna live.
Okay, so now when you hear J. Cole say he turned Artists and the Martyrs in a song that just came out last week, 100%. How do you feel about that?
It depends on what stance we've taken as a culture. Are we saying everybody gotta be real, or are we saying niggas?
According to your rules, no. According to your rules.
According to my rules, well then it's entertainment. Music is entertainment. According to my rules.
So Freddie Gibbs is entertaining then.
Yes, but
so he can tell him that. No.
If we're going by the real standard, he can't say that to me.
Your rules. You said.
Everybody can be fake. Everybody can. Everybody can be fake.
So if I'm fake and I'm Freddie Gibbs, why I can't tell your fake ass that you fake?
You can, but you can't make it seem like you a real nigga, and you do.
He didn't say that. He said niggas talk about killing niggas in all these raps.
But he doesn't.
And then when it comes down to a battle, no. The real parallel would be him saying that and not backing up shit in a rap battle and not standing up for himself. When he been dissing, no.
That's what I'm taking it.
No, it's a false parallel to take something that he do in the streets or don't do, or we don't know. We don't know what he capable of in the streets. We know it's real over there in Gary.
I disagree.
And we know he been a vice lord since day one.
I disagree because that's how everybody feels about Freddie most when you ask them. They feel like he ain't.
Oh, but it's okay. Regardless of what you feel about what how he has performed in the streets, the part calling the kettle black would be for him to say, I've backed out of this battle as well. Have we ever seen him enter a rap battle and then apologize later? That's the real parallel. You can't compare two different things and say, oh, you did it too. No, nigga, like, I can't even say what I've done in the streets. For real.
But
you can prove yourself in a rap battle.
100%.
And the real parallel,
but it's also you can prove you can definitely. He could have. If you gonna rap gangster shit to me, I just want to see. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see you live that shit.
Did he back out of a rap battle?
I said the situation is different, but the standard is the same.
But he didn't. The situations are so you can't compare them.
But my standard is the same with all rappers.
Which is what?
Be about the shit you rap about.
Okay, so J. Cole rapped about.
And he wasn't about it.
Okay, so now that he's dropped a record saying he turns Artists into Martyrs.
Yeah.
According to your standard, that shit is disqualified, which is why I'm at with it.
Okay, so what I'm
like
asking
that shit ain't shit for me. This is the same
question I ask on every podcast
you can't
we talk about
kill
this.
no artist. And
what
like,
is the hip hop standard? Is it to live? Is it to entertain? Or is it to be real? What is the hip hop standard? What is it?
If you're proven to be a liar and not have lived the life that you are saying, you should be held accountable for that.
Okay. So it's to be real.
Freddie, to be as authentic and close to your real self. Yes.
Okay.
If this is your real self that you are portraying, and we ain't heard nobody say he ain't real, we just heard him get, you know what I'm saying? We've heard of things happening to him. Niggas take L's. Like, things happen.
I've seen him be called out a couple times.
All right, man, listen, like, I don't want to name a rapper, but it's a rapper that we all know. It's a rapper that we all know that things have happened, but we don't take away from his super legend and gangsterness because he took some L's publicly. That guy, I ain't gonna say his name. Things have happened outside, and he didn't come out the winner.
100%.
I can't say he ain't real.
If he's rapping about it and he don't move, you know, I'm trying not to go into too much street detail, but if he's rapping about it and we not hearing nothing about him actually really getting busy, then yes, you would have to say he's not real. 100%. If you hear a rapper say he really moved drugs and niggas somebody say, nah, this nigga ain't really do shit in the streets, then you would say he's not real. Okay,
so where's that Freddie Gibbs story? I don't know it. Maybe I don't know it, but I haven't heard it.
I've seen it, people online been saying that.
Who?
He ain't. And
Rappers?
I've seen him, I've seen him threaten multiple people and ain't touch nobody.
Why are we talking about Freddie Gibbs and we not talking about J. Cole being held to the MC stand? Wait, we still don't talk about that part. This nigga walk around faking like a fucking MC and he not. He's not an MC.
What I'm saying is,
so stop faking like you are. When it's proven that you are not.
Cool. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with him. I've never said he didn't back out. I never said I wasn't disappointed in him. What I'm saying is
okay, well, let's talk more about holding the MC accountable. I hold
everybody to the same standard.
Okay,
the same line.
But
it don't change for me. My principles always has been that it's fair. Everybody's on the same playing field. So if you walk up, or not you, because I know you personally, so it's a little different for personal people. But if somebody I don't know walk up and say they really get busy in the streets, and it ain't, and we find out this nigga not really that, I'm holding him to the same standard as a nigga saying he get busy on a mic and don't really get busy. It's the same thing for me.
Okay,
it's not real.
So we have real. J. Cole's verified truth.
100%.
Where's Freddie's?
From what I've seen. From what I've seen, he's not who he say he is. And from what other people have seen, they're saying the same thing.
In comments or rappers, interviews, or
well, we know a rapper who gonna say he ain't that for real.
Yeah, but he ain't said shit at all.
Well, because we know he ain't doing no rapping. We see how he moving. We see how he move when it's time. I can say he's verified.
Okay.
For me,
matter of fact,
if somebody else said it, I wouldn't have had a problem. If it was somebody
J. Cole, Joey Badass.
If he said Cole, I would be fine with that. I'd be fine with that.
He did.
He did. And Cole didn't respond, but he did. I'm cool with that.
Now, should he respond to Joey?
Is he going to respond to anybody? That's the question. Is Cole going to respond to anybody? I would love to see it, but I don't know if Cole going to respond to anybody. I don't think that takes away from Cole being a good rapper. But I don't think he's going to respond to anybody.
It does.
I can't say that because
you automatically eliminate yourself from ever being able to respond as an MC. That is that's crazy. That's the more egregious thing to me. A nigga taking an L outside, shit happens. I can't not say you tough.
That's
fine,
but I don't want to hear you talk tough though. I don't want to hear you talk tough unless you move back on that nigga. I don't want to hear that. Like,
so now he gotta go out here and crash out, and then we gonna hop on this podcast and say his dumb ass should have never did that.
I'm not gonna do shit because where I'm from, you gotta be who you are. I don't want to hear tough talk from niggas.
We haven't. If you want to say the standard is the same, then if somebody else got one truth, you can't say what you think somebody is based on what you think you see, like based on things that we've seen that we know. But and
it's what I'm hearing. I'm putting the two together. What I'm hearing and how I'm seeing you move. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. If you came on here and said, a nigga put hands on me, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and then a nigga walk up and y'all don't see you do that, I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought this nigga said he was going to do this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My standard stays the same.
Okay, now let's talk about how egregious it is for an MC to rap for years and get niggas to believe that he going to do X, Y, and Z to niggas. And then, like, why is that not more egregious?
I never said it wasn't. I said I didn't want to hear this from Freddie. I never said it wasn't. I totally agree with
Freddie could say whatever you want to. I don't care what happened in the street. Right. I don't care what happened. I wasn't there to say what he did or didn't do. I can't do that. I wasn't there. I'm a spectator. But one thing that I did see is you diss a nigga, say you going a whole feature run full of lies. And people add that to your resume. That's dangerous, bro. Like, a nigga talking about some street shit, and then he takes some L's publicly. Okay, cool. You took an L. You dolo. It's you and your girl, and you in a barbecue joint in Buffalo. I'm surprised you took your ass outside.
You was talking shit
about him. If you pussy, why are you outside?
You was making jokes about him getting popped, and then them niggas ran down. That's what happens.
Okay, but if I'm pussy, why am I outside by myself?
Well, you ain't think shit was gonna happen.
And my girl. It's Buffalo. They the saviors of Buffalo. You have to plan.
Tweet, though. You ain't think he was gonna spin over that tweet. You ain't think that shit.
But they ain't even doing just some Buffalo niggas seeing them in there. That ain't had nothing to do with Benny. I don't even want to tie Benny in them to that.
That's why I wasn't there saying no names. But
yeah, I don't want to tie them to that. Like, it's just the love they got in Buffalo. That's what happened.
But for me, you know, that's how I've always been with this shit. I've never changed. You can listen to any podcast I've said. I've always
but one person has a clear cut truth and one doesn't. One is a guess and one is the truth. That's how if it's all the same standard, one is proven. You've been lying in all these features for years. For years. And ain't nobody talking about it.
He got killed for it.
Yeah, but when you come out with a new record, every record, like, you can't stop trying to kill MCs, man. If you don't get the fuck out of here, that shit is crazy.
But again,
like, that shit is crazy.
I think you don't want to hear that. And that's fair because you know he doesn't actually do that.
And other MCs, I'm naming MCs that's verifying, like.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I put everybody on that same playing field in life. If I'm going to let one nigga slide, I'm going to let another nigga slide. But if I ain't letting nobody slide, then ain't nobody sliding with it. So it just depends on which take.
So that Clouds record, we could throw that in the garbage.
I like the record. I like
talked about killing MCs though.
For a rapping
but he talked about killing MCs though.
Yeah. But again, do I still let rappers talk shit that they don't live? Come on, man. Every rapper do that. So that's what I'm saying. Do y'all want me to stay on the make everybody real? Or do y'all want me to just listen to it for music because it's entertainment? What do y'all want me to do? Which one y'all want me to do? Hold
your standard and stay true to it. Because you would have to throw this in the garbage if you're standing on your.
If I stand on the real
on your
side,
standards,
on the standard of being real. If I stand on the standard of, hey, it's just music, niggas is rapping.
No, you have to be real. You have to.
Do you? Because there's a lot of rappers who lie.
You have to. But once it's proven that you lying, I'm not fooling with that.
So it's a lot of rappers that would have to be cut off. Or can you lie about everything else, just can't lie about the actual rapping ability?
Who lying that I listen to?
I don't want to do that because it's niggas who lie about the drug use that they don't really do like that. It's niggas who lie
Future,
about
when it came
shit.
out, the Future wasn't doing as many drugs as he was. I definitely looked at him funny for that.
We didn't say nothing.
Like
about it.
having a drug habit, we wasn't partying.
I said we just in general as a culture. We didn't say nothing about that.
I found it to be a problem. You can't especially drugs ain't that ain't even something you should be playing with.
And you had kids come.
He wasn't
doing it, wanting to be.
Yeah, and that's dangerous. Yes.
But he's still the hottest nigga in the streets. Still the number one artist. He's still selling number one record. So I can't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Am I gonna hold everybody to this standard or just one person?
I'm talking about what I'm holding a standard to. Like
what
I hold it to.
Yeah.
Like I can't sit here and say you not real based on something I'm looking at. Like I don't know you for real.
But that's not all I'm saying, James. I'm saying even the shit I hear him say he's going to do, he doesn't do in his music. Or even in his interviews or you know what I'm saying, when he's talking online. It's shit. So I'm looking at the character of the person too. And I'm like, yo, he's not telling the truth in none of his shit neither. So I'm saying for me, I'm gonna either let everybody slide, because I'm a fair person. That's how I move in life. I'm fair. So I'm going to let everybody slide with the bullshit, or I'm going to let nobody slide with the bullshit. That's it for me. That's it for me. I can give a fuck. For me, that's it. That's how I look at life. Yeah, I treat everybody fairly. If I let him slide with bullshit, I'm going to let you slide with it. But if I'm not letting nobody slide, then I'm not letting nobody slide.
Okay, so who Freddie Gibbs supposed to slide on?
First, he ain't even beat up academics like he kept saying he was gonna do.
Academics gonna press charges.
But don't talk about it, James. Don't say that and then say I can't do it because the nigga gonna. Don't say it. Don't say it at all. I don't say I'm gonna beat a nigga. I'm gonna do this. If a nigga do that, I'm gonna do this.
And then he crash out, get sued, and then what? I lose money for being real.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you saying
knowing that he can't?
Let me ask you a question, James.
Wait.
No, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you said you was gonna beat a nigga ass and you knew he was gonna sue, why would you even say it on the internet?
Just to let him know I beat his ass.
But you're not gonna do it, so why say it?
To let that nigga know I beat his ass.
Why?
Man,
why?
I wouldn't say that. First and foremost, I wouldn't say it on the internet. Me personally, I'm not gonna say it on the internet.
Who are you trying to prove
personally,
it to?
I'm not gonna do it.
You saying just to let? Who are you trying to prove this to?
Oh, so he can't play internet games.
50 can't, right?
We talking all of this about this nigga allegedly being real, and we not talking about the nigga
James,
that said he would do.
No. I agree with you.
Okay, but we need to talk about that more.
From Freddie Gibbs.
I don't care who it come from. The nigga telling the truth. And that's how I do it. You know that's how I roll. I roll with right and wrong. The nigga's fucking right. It's the truth.
He is.
The nigga pussied out.
Two things is right. He was telling the truth, and he's
okay, but we don't know if he real or not. We don't know. But what we do know for a fact is that nigga backed out of a battle as an MC after years of a feature run that we add to this nigga's resume. And then when you talk about is he the best, and I say top 40, niggas gonna look at me crazy.
Depends on what your criteria is.
Man, don't back out a fucking battle.
Because on my list, you saw when we.
It ain't about who real, and that's my point. When it come down to making these lists, y'all gonna try and throw Cole in there, and it's gonna be like, nigga, no. The nigga gotta fucking relax.
What's your
He's top 50.
It depends.
Period.
I don't think nobody has
that's
to follow
real.
One certain criteria. It depends on what your criteria is. So when I made my list of favorite personal rappers, it was only 3 battle rappers.
I'm talking about the list. He can't be up there over a bunch of names now.
But it ain't no gatekeeper to me for this shit. Like
no,
everybody
but I'm speaking about what's real and what's tangible and what niggas really do. What's real and what we can prove. What we can prove is niggas are gonna make lists and they're gonna try and cram his bum ass name in there, and I'm gonna be the one saying no, and people gonna look at me crazy.
And they might, because their criteria might not match yours. I'm not gonna. Was I disappointed with Cole? 100%. Do I base my rating off one moment when I've been listening to him since warm up? No. Now, does he not go at the top because does that take points off? 100%. Do I base my criteria off a battle? No, because all my favorite MCs are not battle MCs. Some of my favorite MCs have never been to battle in their life. So my criteria is not based off that. Even if you look at my list, which I will post my favorite MCs, 3 of them probably are really battle MCs on that list. Maybe 3 of them.
My top 3 for sure are battle MCs.
Yeah, so our criteria is different, and everybody in hip hop has different criteria.
But an MC is one criteria, and that's all I'm saying. Is one. Write your raps.
But I think a MC for me is a person who really raps,
master of ceremony.
Who really raps. Yeah.
Yes.
And Cole really does rap.
And as an MC,
he really
you have to step up and stand on your pen. That's a cardinal rule in hip hop. We can't keep skipping over that. Cardinal rule.
I would say points is deducted for that, but I don't think that has to be the only basis of
That's
criteria.
A big ass.
I think criteria could be, you could have a person in there for flow. You can have a person in there for albums. You can have a person in there for punchline, just lyrical ability. You could put battling in there, but that's at the bottom of my criteria. You can put, it depends on what your criteria is. I don't knock Cole off my list for not battling, but does it deduct points? 100%.
It makes everything else look crazy.
It doesn't make the skill look crazy.
Else look crazy.
It doesn't make the skill set look crazy.
Yeah, but you got to disqualify those raps. Like, as an MC, we talk, and that, like, but that's the thing. No, we can't convolute.
No, I don't have to disqualify those raps, which goes back to my point. If I'm looking at this as just entertainment, I don't have to disqualify it because it's just rap, right?
I said MC.
And it's just skill.
I keep bringing up MC. I keep bringing up MC because that's what he cosplayed as.
He's an MC.
He cosplayed as one.
He's
not an MC.
He's an MC that can't battle.
He's not an MC.
He's an MC that can't battle.
No, you didn't stand on your pen. You are not an MC. You are not an MC. You cannot be an MC.
I disagree.
Good rapper. He say some nice shit.
Because if MC means move the crowd, and he's a performer. He's a great performer.
Yeah, and you also have to stand on your pen.
I agree that deducts points. I don't think that takes away the total MC. That's like a nigga in the NBA not wanting to play one-on-one and they saying he's not a bad. Nah, like you still a hooper. You just not a one-on-one hooper. LeBron can't beat Michael Beasley in a one-on-one, but you not picking Beasley over Bron to start your team. Like, it's no way you would do that. So I think he's still an MC. I just don't think he's a battle MC. I don't think he. And if that's my problem. And that's my problem. Then you
with
take it away.
But that's my problem with it. You can't call a nigga an MC and he's not an MC. You cannot, and that's why it's dangerous. And that's why we have to acknowledge the shit that we have to. Because niggas get to walk around with that title and they did not stand on their pen. No, you cannot carry that.
So that's your only rule to be an MC? That you have to battle when it's time to battle?
No, but there are rules that Drake can never call himself an MC. Like, it's a lot. Right? Yes, it's people that can never. Like, if we look at J. Cole's career through the lens of everything that you said was a lie during that feature run.
About him killing other artists?
Yes.
Okay.
So
even if he was talking about killing other artists on their own features, saying I'm out rapping you on this song.
It's 2 different ways he do it.
100%.
It's 2 different ways he say it. He say, you gonna feel the wrath of the reaper and all that. Like, but he also got lines for yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
He says that, but then he also, in this very new song that came out last week, he says he turns artists into martyrs. Through rapping.
Yes.
He had a whole montage of that.
But is he
No, it wasn't about a feature. It's in the lyrics.
He's saying I kill artists if they battle me. That's what he said?
The goalpost is being moved.
If we look at his career, exactly what he said.
He not talking about no damn features. Sometimes he'll say it and sometimes he won't.
So but we're guessing.
I've played a bunch of lines. What is nigga talking about? You gonna kill a nigga in a battle?
He has done
we
that
played
before.
it up here.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
But you said on that song. I'm saying he didn't.
On that
he
song.
didn't specify what he meant.
When he doesn't specify, he ain't talking about no feature. When he does specify, he's talking about a feature.
I don't know if that's true. Just like
if we look at his career,
Gibbs is street nigga. I don't know if that's true.
I don't care if a nigga is a street nigga. I don't know enough. I can't prove it. Like it's people that has CO pictures.
100, yeah.
Okay, niggas proven. But then when you find out, it's like, oh, like he was moving drugs in the jail. You know what I'm saying? He got some of the same people Jay-Z know, whoop de whoop, and they telling these stories, and you tying it together like, oh, okay, I get what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, you might have took that L publicly, but niggas know what's going on behind the scenes. But back to J. Cole, who was labeled boring for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
Okay,
I never felt that.
And then he went on that feature run.
Yep.
Feature
run.
But
there's some people still think he boring. But yeah, niggas who hated Cole still hate Cole to this day. That hasn't changed. Shout out.
He went on a feature run that helped his career boost it up, wake niggas up. Like, no, I rap too.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of that, the whole fucking off season, you killing niggas, you hunting wabbits. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. Now that he was talking about,
so part of your discography don't even count to me
because it's not real.
You talking about you being an MC, and it's dangerous because you just called him one. And I'm like, no, he's not.
Because I think he is.
He didn't stand on his pen.
That's not my only criteria. That's not my only criteria.
Once you cross one of those rules, you cannot call yourself an MC. Anybody that had a ghostwriter cannot call themselves an MC, writing verses.
I think most people in hip-hop would agree on that.
You have to write your raps.
I think most fans would agree
to call yourself an MC.
I think most fans would agree on that, yes.
Like, I study MCs. Before we was pod, I was listening to My Philosophy.
Right, KRS.
Like,
yeah.
If he really ain't bomb on niggas, man, I'd be like, damn. He always was ready to show that he was the best. That's what being an MC is about. Standing on your pen, which he did every single time. So when you break that rule, you can never call yourself an MC again. Dope ass rapper, never an MC.
I can't really agree with that.
No, because that's dangerous. Moving forward, no.
For me, a MC is, you know what I'm saying? One, MC is a person who puts on a performance. One, when we're talking performance.
Yeah, master of ceremony,
so
rocking
MC
the crowd. Yes,
really
he rocks it.
Rap. Like,
he
I
rocks
look at
the crowd.
battle rappers as MCs.
He rocks the crowd.
MCs.
He can really rap.
I think I think one, you have to be a dope rapper to be.
He writes
MC.
his own raps.
Yeah, he writes his own raps.
He even produces his own music.
Only thing that I take off on his list is he can't battle. He can't battle. That's the only thing I knock off his list.
Why he can't battle?
Because he's not a good battler and he doesn't want to battle. He doesn't want to battle.
How do we know if he's a good battler or not?
Because we've heard that diss song. It wasn't good. We've heard the diss song. It wasn't
We
good.
never got no results. We ain't even get a winner or a loser. How do we know how he would fare in a battle? We didn't let it play out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the rhetoric around him that I don't like. And people like, we love Cole. Okay, cool. Great person. He rides a bike. Who gives a fuck? You didn't step up and be an MC. And you walking around with that label and it's dangerous. Moving forward, people going to think his ass an MC and he's not.
But I think people think he's an MC because of what he does on the mic.
He's a great
Not because
rapper.
Of the battle shit.
And that's when it's going to be people like me that know what it takes to be an MC.
But I think them people do too. Wayne is an MC that can't battle.
He also had people writing his raps. Dope rapper.
You would have to provide proof of that. But yeah, Gilly says that. Gilly says that. I don't know if that's 100% true, but Gilly says
listen to Gilly flow before he got that, and then listen to Wayne flow when he got to Cash Money.
Well, then that's another conversation. Is Wayne, if that was,
he's
really
not an
dealing,
MC. I already know he's not an MC. And it ain't because he lost a battle. You can lose a battle and still be an MC.
But you saying you have to partake in it.
You jumped out there. Like, Kendrick ain't diss him and he apologized. I'm like, damn. I'm like, it must be something we don't know then. You jumped out there first. Like, and then I wouldn't have lost a battle. I would have lost a bro, and then you turn an artist into martyr. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care if you're talking about features or not. Especially when I'm sending you the record and my verse is done already. Like, stop. Like, I don't even look at features as a kill. You heard my first verse. Like, what are we talking about? I'm sending you the song with the open space and allowing you to make the best song possible because J. Cole's on the run right now. We making the best song possible. That ain't no fucking kill. It's not. You had the best verse on the record, like, yeah, okay, cool, but it's not a kill. Like, you bodied a nigga, yeah, but okay, you got the best verse on this feature. You know, it's on his record. Looking for Trouble, he bodied it. It's not a kill, though. You can't add that under your belt. You sparred with a nigga and you had a great day. But when these lights want to come on, pause, are you going to get in that ring? Now, street shit, like, that's a whole different, you would have to compare Gibbs to every other street nigga and say, okay, well, according to other street niggas, you look like this. That might be perception-wise, but we still can't verify it. Unless somebody from Gary was to come out and say, oh, he pussy.
No, I'm verifying it based off what he's saying in his music, if somebody, and then the situation that happened. And how he moves after. That's what I'm verifying it from. I don't care about. I'm talking about what you're saying at this moment and what you're doing. That's it. Which, again, that doesn't take away from what.
So crash out. Because that's that's the only solution he would have to fixing your problem. It's crashing out.
Or don't rap about that.
I could rap about what I used to do.
But he's speaking
I can rap about what I used to do for as long as I want to. I might use it in current terms, but I might have whooped a nigga ass 10 years ago. I'm still whooping about that can of whoop ass.
I mean,
I could rap about whatever I want to for as long as I want to if I used to do it.
Like I say, for me, I don't want to hear a nigga who doesn't do what they do talk about another nigga. Like, now, if it's somebody who's certified that really do, then cool. But nah, not for me. No.
But that's a weird position to put somebody in because
or
on
we
one
can stop
ended
doing
up
this shit as a culture and just rap about the real shit.
But that might be real to his life. That might have been his life.
But you understand, people are gonna look at you if you say something. They're gonna expect you to do everything you're saying.
No,
that's life. That's life.
No, that's not because that's telling somebody to just crash out.
No, it's not.
Because on one hand, I'm telling you to rap. Like, look how much easier J. Cole's road is as opposed to goddamn Freddie Gibbs is to close the gap to realness.
No, because
I have to hurt somebody.
No.
You have to fucking rap.
No.
Your job.
Nobody. Or
that's crazy.
Why are we skipping over? He could just not rap tough shit.
That's my life. Bad. That's my life. I want to rap it. I used to live it.
So if he can do that, then everybody can.
And rap about his life. He used to live that life. Yes, he can do that. That would make him real. I did it.
Nah, you going back. I'm talking about in this present moment.
Yes, I can still rap. If he come out with an album tomorrow talking about he gonna shoot a nigga, he gonna smack a nigga, he gonna do everything to a nigga. I'm gonna listen to it.
Try him, right?
If who try him? Who?
If he's saying if he come out,
he had one. What's the line in the new album where he said if somebody try me, I'm gonna do this?
He raps this all the time.
Where's the line in the new album? Because I pulled out a line we could come back to this. We could revisit this. But I just pulled out a real line that this nigga just said last week about turning artists into martyrs and all of that. I need to know the if he try me line in that Freddie Gibbs album.
Okay, I got you.
I got my line already. That's proven. If he did that, okay, cool. I'm gonna look at him funny.
I will grab every tough line out of the Freddie Gibbs.
No, if he tries me. If he tries me.
I got you.
If he tries me.
I even grab some lines where he's subliminally dissing, you know who.
He could subliminally diss him all he wants to. Why not? I took the bumps and bruises already. Like, we can't pull a nigga street card. I ain't even a nigga to pull a nigga street card. I'm not in the streets.
I don't think nobody's pulling his. I don't think that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm saying I don't want to hear nobody. If
that's what that is.
Accountable.
No, but that's what that is. As a fan, I can hold the MC accountable. As a fan, I could tell the NBA that the All-Star stinks. I'm paying for it. Mm-hmm. I'm actively participating in what you're doing. I streamed his music. I gave him maybe less than a penny today. Right? I'm not a street nigga. I can't pull somebody's street card and say you ain't tough. I never been a street dude. Never. That's never been my life. I'm a hip hop nerd. Like, I watch wrestling, like, and I'm just a regular fly nigga. Mm-hmm. I can tell somebody, hey, yo, them shoes ain't up to par. Hey, yo, this man, work on your game, and that's who I hooped before, organized and or unorganized. Been on a few basketball. It's stuff that I could speak to. Like, but us in the crowd as fans, we can't pull somebody's street card. That's pulling somebody saying somebody ain't who they say they is. That's pulling their street card.
Well,
that's dangerous.
I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that's what that is. I think it's saying that, ayo, I don't want to see nobody get called out for that.
For rapping, not rapping.
Shit. Like, and you.
Okay. And I'm not shooting somebody.
But I never said you. You keep telling me
if they try me.
I've never said he had to do that. I'm just saying, yo, I don't like. I've seen him get tested, and I haven't seen the shit that he say he's going to do in his songs when it happens. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that can be a something that for everybody in the. Not every rapper, because some people really, but that's something that people do in regular life. Like, I don't like hearing that shit. I don't like hearing that shit. Because it's people who follow you. And that's why I don't like that. That's why I don't like the nigga talking about how much drugs he do and he don't do it. Because it's people who follow you. I don't like it for that reason. I ain't saying go crash out. I'm saying, dog. If you gonna be online saying that shit.
But that's not all his music is either, though.
No, I'm not saying that. But it is a street, he raps street shit. And what I'm saying is, if you going to rap that shit, it's either one or two. You only have one or two options. Either you going to, unfortunately, live out the shit that you're rapping, or let that shit go. Cause you rich. You rich, you up. Why am I hearing this? Why am I hearing this?
I live that life, and I want to talk about it.
What I'm saying is, for me, for me, I hold everybody to the same standard. Everybody. So I'm not saying Cole's not wrong. I've never said that anywhere in this conversation.
You also can't call him an MC. That's the truth.
I disagree on that, though. I totally disagree on that.
So
I don't think you can say
Drake's
he's the best.
MC. So no, Drake's an MC.
No. Because maybe my criteria and your criteria is different. What makes him not? I don't accept because you didn't write that. You didn't write that. Not wanting to fight, I accept that.
You also have to stand on what you just wrote.
But I look at MC as
no. It ain't about what
rapping.
You look at as it as. It's about what hip hop look at it as.
I don't think it's one
rules.
criteria. I don't think it's one criteria. I don't think nobody can tell me the way I look at rap is not real because they don't look at it like
about
that.
An MC,
Fuck them. No.
About an MC.
No.
About an MC.
Can't nobody
about an MC.
Shit I've been listening to my whole life.
It's one set of rules that hip hop made.
And that's where we disagree. It is not.
Okay.
It is not. No, it's not. Can't nobody gatekeep some shit I've been listening to my whole life. I'm part of this just as much as they are.
Yes.
I'm a part of this.
Which is why you know, and that's the thing. I'm like, bro, you know.
I know he can rap his ass off, and that's what I look at.
This is like two basketball savants watching the same game, bro. Like, we watching the same game.
Yeah.
And you know basketball.
As a nigga who know how to rap, I know what a MC is. I know what an MC is. And it ain't just about battling.
It's not about you have to stand on your pen. You have to. You have to.
Okay, he didn't do that, and I still look at him as an MC.
That's dangerous.
I don't look at him as the best MC, but I still look at him as an MC. LeBron doesn't play one-on-ones, but I look at him as a basketball player.
That's different.
No, it's not.
No, that's different. That's different.
No, it is not.
That's different. That's like being a two-way player. That's like being a two-way player. That's like being a two-way player and an ISO player.
Y'all telling me take away everything this man did and narrow it down to one moment.
No, it makes me look at all this raps and that conviction and that fiction different. Like when we listen, wait,
fiction and rap. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's doing it. So why is he the only one that can't do it?
So everybody lying.
Not most of them. You believe rappers like that?
I don't have no choice but to believe what they saying. I'm not gonna call you a liar because I feel. Who am I to say?
It's
but
art.
We know
it's
in hip hop,
it's just like movies,
bro. I grew up knowing how it went and how it is and what it's not, and it's a problem. It's a problem why it's not. But this is also why rap is suffering.
Not because of this. No.
It's because of. It's like we
it's
can't selective politics.
Making music way worse than Cole. This ain't the moment that killed hip hop.
I'm not saying it killed hip hop, but what I am saying is hip hop rules got to be in effect.
So what is the other hip hop rules then, other than this one?
Of being an MC. Mm-hmm. Standing on your pen, rocking a crowd, not having no ghostwriters, stuff like that, bar for bar shit, being technically inclined. You have to check them all. You cannot be a bar for bar nigga and still be like, I would say 2 Chainz, like, in some ways you could tell he step up and lyrically he know how to hit another level when he around rappers that's just as good as him. Like Beanie Sigel, he's an MC to me.
100%. 100% think
like, but
MC.
They 2 different styles. 2 Chainz ain't battle nobody.
Exactly.
And 2 Chainz not like the bar for bar nigga, but he encompasses everything else that makes an MC. But there are like rules. You have to stand on your pen, and you can't have somebody else writing for you.
I agree with one of those rules.
If Wale had it back to the battle, you wouldn't have let him fucking rest.
No.
You wouldn't have let him fucking rest.
You don't know that.
No.
You don't know that at all.
You wouldn't have.
You don't know that at all.
The goalposts.
No. I would have still called Wale a MC. Why would I not call one when he's a dope ass rapper? Why would I not call him an MC?
And he is, because he definitely responded to Cole.
100% he did. Why would I take his MC badge away?
You can't.
But you said if he would have did, I wouldn't have took that away
from him. If he would have did that bullshit.
No.
You can't be an MC and not sit. That's my favorite rapper. You cannot not stand on your pen. No way.
That's your criteria.
No, that's an MC criteria.
I don't think so.
So why is Nas upset with Cole right now?
Because he backed the same reason we all are. He backed out the battle, but they not saying he's not an MC. Nobody has came out and said that. Nobody has came out and said
Why
that.
would you? You can't.
Because if it's such a big deal, then come out and say it. If it can't
Niggas
be an MC
are saying
no
it. Niggas are saying it.
Niggas are saying they disappointed. Yeah, they saying they disappointed. It's just as I did. But I'm not taking away his whole MC badge. No.
Can't have it no more. Phenomenal rapper.
No, I'm not doing that. And I don't look at nobody as something makes their criteria higher than mine. Like
no, I'm talking about what the OGs and what the forefathers of hip hop said the rules are. I didn't make the rules. But if I'm on this mic, I gotta uphold them. I can't look at an MC fake being an MC. That's crazy. And then still call him an MC after that? No way.
I don't think it.
No way.
And I just don't think it only boils down to that one thing.
Okay, so if he an MC, right?
Yes.
And he just said, I turn artists into martyrs.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hold that against him.
No. Because he's rapping phenomenally. I'm not looking at everything
I'm lying.
saying, yeah, I'm not. He's rapping phenomenally. Because if I did that, I had to do that for every artist I listen to.
We wasn't even supposed to talk about this long.
I knew that was going to happen, though, because I knew we disagreed. I knew we disagreed from the jump.
I didn't know.
So I was ready for that.
I didn't think it was going to go that way.
I was ready for that. I knew we was going to disagree. Because even when I talked about it at work, people had the same opinion. I knew we was going to disagree on that.
What about the, what?
About Gibbs calling that out.
They felt like how I feel?
Nah, how I felt. Like he shouldn't be the one to say that.
So nobody is saying like.
But we all talked about Cole was wrong for doing that.
No, I'm saying, but like saying somebody ain't real in the streets because they took an L publicly, I can't.
But that's not the reason I'm saying it. That wasn't the reason I said it. You can get your ass beat. That's cool. That happens to everybody. I mean, I done got my ass beat before too.
Me too.
But I never get on talk street shit. I never do that. So it's not the same. I'm not held to that.
He might be a
standard.
street guy. He just might be. I can't prove what a nigga did. All I can prove is what Cole backed out of.
Now I can see if
that's
a nigga
proven.
saying, you know what I'm saying, I don't even get down, I don't move like that. You know, that's different. But, you know. But